It's incredible. He started this race, the world's richest race as it was then, still worth millions and millions of pounds, and it's absolutely fantastic. And I'll never forget, I was commentating in the commentary box at the racecourse before the new vibrant racecourse was built, and it was just a small one. So I had to come down from the commentary box through the royal box. So Sheikh Mohammed was sitting there in the front row just on his own. And as I came down to perhaps interview the winner, I said, "Hello, sir, how are you doing?" He says, "All right." He says, "Have a sit down." He says, "What do you think of this? I'm thinking of starting the world's richest race." He said, "What distance should we do? Should we do it a mile, mile and a quarter, or mile and a half?" I said, "It's got to be a mile and a quarter." Brings the mile and a half horses, the milers, that can all compete. And we've had some superb races. And one of the greatest I will never, ever forget was Dubai Millennium, winning in Millennium Year the Dubai World Cup. Ridden by Frankie Dettori, who did, all that when he jumped off. Owned by Sheikh Mohammed, Godolphin, of course. I did commentary on the first. I remember Cigar winning the race for America. Jerry Stevens came over, and it was absolutely incredible. It's a race that attracts every person from all over the world, the horses. And the race course is incredible. Meydan, as it is now, it's the world's biggest grandstand. If you go to Ascot, you think that's big. You want to go to Meydan. It's about 4.5 furlongs, about 6 floors, and the beauty of it is they sometimes train the horses on the track. There's a hotel next door at the end of the grandstand, and you get up at 4:30 because they put the floodlights on at 4:30. Horses, obviously, because of the heat in the Middle East, are exercised early when it's nice and cool in the morning. And I go on the balcony, watch the horses. I remember 30 years ago, it was basically desert. Now, it's like New York, but much bigger. It's incredible. It's a safe place. It's lovely to go to. The weather's always good. The airport, there's no messing about at the airport. You get stuck at the airport sometime. Not in Dubai. It's lovely. They have a Dubai duty free. You can buy everything there. And this is going back 1993, 94 and all that. And the reason I went over there, I was round at Henry Cecil's one house, the late Henry Cecil, in Newmarket at Warren Hill, and we're having dinner. And he said, "Have you been to Dubai yet?" I said, "No." He says, "Hang on." He picked up his phone and got Sheikh Mohammed on the phone. He said, "Tommo would like to come." "Okay, you go next week." So I flew over, and I went to see Sheikh Mohammed, and I went to the palace, and there were about 100 guys, and he stood up and he said, "Tommo, I'm here. Come and join me." And we sat and talked for an hour or so, and he said, "What can we do to promote racing in Dubai and around the world?" And we talked for about an hour, and he said, "Right," he says, "Do it." And it started from there. I think I've done about 164 return trips to Dubai from England. It's changed, but it's changed for the better. And the Maktoum family have got behind this, and full marks to them. They are many studs around the world, including many studs in the UK and Ireland, which is obviously good for us, good for employment. And in Charlie Appleby and Saeed bin Sarur, you've got 2 guys who are absolutely outstanding at what they do. Charlie sometimes goes to Dubai and back twice a week. He goes to see his horses there, then he'll come back to see his horses here. Saeed bin Sarur, he's never had a day off in his life. And I remember when he came in for the first time, Sheikh Mohammed, I was standing with him and Simon Crisford in the stable. And this Arabian guy came in. He said, "Derek, you must meet Saeed bin Sarur." I said, "Oh, who is he?" He said, "He's a policeman from Hatta, but he's going to be my trainer." So I said, "Oh, hello." And he didn't speak English. So Sheikh Mohammed said, "Would you please teach Saeed bin Sarur English?" But it's just great. When you go around the stables, it's fantastic. It's such an honor because they're beautiful stables. It's just wonderful, and it attracts the world's best people, the world's richest people, and all that. But there's something for everyone in Dubai. Whether it's racing, whether it's holiday. But if you go for a holiday, go to the races because it's superb.